closed my eyes, I took a drink.
Comprehension.
After reading.
Yay!
Billy just read this awesome story, but now he has to conclude it. So let's visit Story Mountain. First, Billy will visit exposition. This is the beginning of the story, and this includes the introduction of characters and setting. Next, Billy will go up the mountain to rising action. This includes events leading up to the main conflict or problem. After rising action, Billy will go to the top of the mountain, which is the climax. This is when the problem reaches a high point and the most important event of the story. After the climax, Billy will go down the mountain to falling action. This is when characters work to solve a conflict or problem. After falling action, Billy will go down to the mountain and end at resolution. This is how things end up in the story, and this is the end of the story. This is a great tool to use in the classroom for comprehension because it gives a visual representation for students, allowing them to organize their thoughts.
Today, this is Herbert the Monster, and we're going to talk about discussion cards. Herbert, can you tell me a little bit about what discussion cards are?
Yes, discussion cards are great tools to use in your classroom because they're little index cards and you can use them to discuss parts of a story.
Okay, what types of discussion cards are there?
Well, one discussion card could be a character, and the students can talk about the main character or other important characters in the story. The setting is when a student indicates where and when the action occurs, but then there's another card that is the problem card. This helps the student identify the problem with the main character or other characters. Then there's the solution, where the student will discuss about what the solution entails. And then there is a question card. This card is where a student can ask any question and get an answer. Then my idea. This is where the student relates the text to their own life and make a judgment about the character's actions. There's also other ways you can use these discussion questions. You can simply give each student one card. That way, they have different things to talk about. It kind of challenges them to understand different parts of the story. That way, they're looking out for more things other than just, say, characters. This is a great tool to use in the classroom because it helps students understand different parts of the story much better. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Herbert, for all of your information on discussion cards.
You're welcome. Bye!
The fairy godmother just got finished reading up on her two favorite princesses, Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty. She decided to create a Venn diagram and to compare and contrast her two favorite princesses. In this corner, we have Cinderella. She has these 5 categories that have to do with her character and what happened to her. She married into royalty, she's an evil stepmother, one fairy godmother, that was her, and she loses her shoe and she must find it for happiness. On this corner, we have Sleeping Beauty. She was born a princess, she lives a secret life. There's an evil queen, there are 3 fairy godmothers. The problem was she was put under a sleeping curse. Both of them, which would go in the middle, they both get the prince, there's both fairies, they have animal friends, they both sing, they live happily ever after. Venn diagrams are great comprehension tools to compare and contrast important story elements.